together. What up?
Where was my train of thought? Oh yeah, did you think any more on the whole what kind of branded?
Yeah, I want to do the things.
Ah yes, doing the things.
But with the stuff though.
Yeah, with the stuff.
And the other things.
With the other stuff.
But still with the stuff to do the things.
Yeah. So my typical reason for asking this is there are like a handful of subtypes for branded that are. So there's branded, then there's these that just kind of look at the other person and go, "You really don't get to have fun." One of the best examples of that is a branded Buster Blader because it goes, "Ah yes, not only branded, but you literally don't get to have fun." There's
hey,
also
fuck you, banana.
there's also branded Dragon Maid, which I like just because Dragon Maids. I know there's a branded Dynamorphia variant, but I don't actually know the ratios for the Dynamorphia engine in that because if you think branded's expensive, go try to build Dynamorphia.
I don't want to run that. Fucking trash.
There's also branded tier, which you will not be doing because branded tier is the shittiest version of branded.
I wouldn't play that shit any fuck. I mean, I don't know. We can see what the fuck I got.
Yeah, I'm just sitting through this quick little earn 5 gems watch thing.
Just run every card that's part of the lore. That's all you need.
No,
Oh, yeah.
You can't do that. You can't run true branded lore anymore. We're too far gone. You'd have to run like a 70 card one of deck. We are too far
Listen,
gone.
if I can queue into a ranked match and see my boy, my brother in Christ, summon Uzarctic, Galactic, whatever the hell its name is, by pitching a Despian Quertus, anything is possible.
This man.
Okay, so this is a Cyber Dragon variation on this.
That's what I initially had. This is just a 50 card one. The other one I have is actually 60 card.
I was gonna say, looking at this, like the only real issue I'd see with it is it's honestly that it's 50 cards. But
I mean, I feel like you don't need the Edge-Imp engine in this, do you?
I mean, if you wanted to build pure branded, I actually recommend it.
Well, that's pure, but he's doing
Yeah.
Sidra.
For the Sidra version, you probably don't need Edge Imp. Like you could lose the Whole Edge Imp engine.
Well, it doesn't have to be Cyber Dragon branded. You know what I'm saying? Like for this,
yeah,
it's just what I already have.
Yeah, I was like looking at this. You've definitely got it, but like the
fuck is my
splashable
vape
branded
at?
engine that you could throw into literally any fusion deck. Like you've got your two, you got your two openings, you got your two fusions because they hit fusion because they're cowards.
I mean, you know, if you want to be a little bit fun with it, you could, you know, run a certain Stardust level 4 Synchron monster that is searchable by the repair plant and pull Synchro plays.
No. We don't need to venture into the road of Stardust Synchron doing Stardust Synchron shenanigans on top of Sidras on top of branded.
It was just a type of Cyber Dragon I messed with beforehand. It basically just ended on, like, the virtual world banish everything. And, you know, just normal negate board.
Stardust Cyber Dragon, that's actually kind of funny.
You know, it's a machine, so it was searchable.
Okay, so for wanting to do pure branded, I'm going to say things, and people are going to object to things that I say. And I know
mean,
that.
Wait, is this like pure, or are we talking like with?
I
the
object.
distance included?
I was gonna include Bestials in that at this point. Like I was gonna say Bestial engine in here too.
And I'm pretty sure the Bestial engine kind of killed the Edge Imp. Like, you don't even need Edge Imp. Bestial is.
Oh no, my dude.
Who the fuck is making branded?
Your fucking face. Branded my
nuts
dick
have
onto your
across
face.
fucking face. I mean, like, I mean,
Branded on. How about that? Branded on.
we have to play the what's her face? What's the level 4 tuner that?
Hold on. I've got my list up in front of me right now. Okay, so.
This is what I'm guessing 3 Albaz.
Nah, you can make do with 2 at the moment, so we'll just leave that at 2. Here's the first thing, and I'm ready to listen to every single one of you object to this. Drop all 3 Max C.
How the fuck am I fighting a fucking brand?
I personally say
I do
Ash,
kind of
but
I
you
do
do.
kind of have fucking objections to that.
Nah, hear me out, right? Every branded deck has enough search, enough mill, and enough draw power. You do not need Max C. And Max C is actually a completely dead card for any combo route. And the reason you keep the Ashes instead is you can Ash like key plays that tier
Legend, what up?
or branded make, but you don't really get anywhere off of Max C in that.
I want to. You see, the only thing that kind of makes me a little bit hesitant on that.
Hey, that's true. Hey, I forgot. Hey, bro, the way the setup is. Hey, Legendary just called it, dude. Hey, the way the setup is right now, Banana Jesus' name is the card name.
Yes, it's beautiful.
It's not Max C. It's Banana Jesus.
I am the roach of the cock. You cannot escape me.
Fucking animal. Alright, so what? 3 super poly? To be toxic?
No, 2's fine. 2's fine.
I mean,
You-
No, I like to be toxic.
It's not a bad board breaker. It's not a bad board breaker.
Well, I'm also looking at mine at the moment. Like I only have 2. If you have a 3rd, throw the 3rd in. Honestly, it's pretty fucking solid.
It's really.
I
good
do
in
have
this.
3.
I mean, if you resolve 1 super poly using
Hold on.
your
hold on.
opponent, like
Since you're
Oh, here, let me change the fucking screen so you can fucking see better.
I was gonna say I'm gonna throw a thing out here for the extra deck just because you are running 3 super poly. If it's not in there, no, Muddy Mud Dragon's in there. So fun fact: did you know that that Appaloosa is a Wind Fairy and Barone is a Wind Warrior, meaning you can super poly them. If they end on Barone and Appaloosa, you super poly them into Mud Dragon of the Swamp.
Don't you still play Mud Dragon? Yeah, don't you play the Mud
Yeah.
Dragon, the other level 6, and
Yeah,
the,
that's what I was gonna
Oh,
get
and,
to the main
Garura?
deck first. Yeah,
Yeah,
Garura
Garura,
you
yeah.
play because it's another super poly target. Because especially if you're gonna run 3 super poly, you want to just have most of all the targets. The only one I don't normally run is Starving Venom anymore, just because
I don't know
most
if
of
I
the time
have
when
Starving.
you have Starving Venom, when you would have like a Starving Venom option, you're taking out a tier limit card.
Oh, I got Pink Dragon, Starving Venom.
Let's see here.
I don't,
So,
I don't
main
have
deck.
the better one.
Main deck. You probably want to add in at least 2 Bestial Lubellion.
yeah, I was about to say Lubellion would be pretty good here.
Let's see, you've got 2 Baldrake.
What do you think about his?
Because I do have 2 Lubellion.
I use 3, but I know you can make do with 2. It's one of those. First, let's get most of the rest. of this
I'm
in
guessing
here.
regain.
Oh yeah, you definitely want Beast and Regained. You want Beast and Regained,
Yeah,
hands
you
down.
want both of
So
those.
2
one copy of
regain, 1 of
each.
each.
No, 1 copy of each.
One of
yeah,
each,
one
yeah.
of each. Yeah,
Yeah, cause
because,
dude, I always, I fucking every time I get rid of regain, dude, this fucking cocksuckers have another one, and I'm like, fuck.
Well, part of
So,
it is branded Beast. If they put just Regained into your graveyard, you get it back with Beast.
Also, I would like to make a quick comment about the Bestial ratios here. I think you probably want to run one of each, and then 3 of a Serenir. Because Serenir sends a branded card from deck to grave, and the trap card activates your regained in the end phase. So you can do a combo where you send the Serenir, you send the regain, and when you make the Lubellion, you can get Beast out, and by end phase, you can have Beast and regain on the field at the same time.
What about this fucking Albalos? Is this shit any fucking decent?
No.
No.
There's like one weird niche deck that runs Abelos, and even then they
Yo,
play it
Old
as a
Yeller,
joke.
what up?
It's really not.
But yeah, no. I run 2 Sorinir, but 2 or 3 Sorinir is a very good option. This is just this is where we get into debates on consistency.
So what?
Yeah,
2
this is just
Sorinir?
speculation.
So one of everything, 2 Sorinir?
Do you have 2 or 3?
I
Yeah,
have
3.
I
Well,
have
at the
2. I
moment,
could make
we'll,
3.
At the moment, we'll just sit
Because
with
it's just
2.
SR does. Like, I'm not worried
Yeah, I
about
was gonna
SR
say, at
does.
the moment, we'll
And
sit
I
at
have like
2
a
and
billion things
worry
to
about
break
it
down
later.
for SR dust.
Okay, what else do I have here? As I look at mine again.
Shouldn't we also be playing the counter trap so we can like
Hold on. Next thing to add is Albion the Shrouded Dragon. It's a main deck monster, and this is another miller that can set up things for Branded Beast. You would play it as a one of.
It's basically a foolish and an upstart in one.
Yeah.
And it can also be a body if you pitch from hand.
So normally the shit that I ask for my opponent.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Then there is. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. At the moment, we're gonna get everything in the deck first. Then there is Incredible Ecclesia the Virtuous. I play that as a one of in this version, just because it can constantly cycle back to hand, and a lot of your effects will discard a card.
You know, I'm running
So
a
one
variant
of?
that has it's
Yeah,
a different.
That is a one of. The next one is the Blazing Cartesia the Virtuous, which she's a one of. In my version, I've seen some people run her at 2.
I've never
honestly
seen
don't
anybody
see a
running
need to run her
it at
2.
anything more than 1. Luckily for me, I already had that. Like, dude, I have so much shit. Like, I got this fucking thing
also,
too,
while you're there,
the Dust Dragon.
While
I'm
you're there,
currently running that
the
too.
Dust Dragon, like the Dust Dragon, you can play as a one of. I play the Dust Dragon as a one of just because it cheats Quiritis onto the board, or
Yeah,
Proskinian
yeah.
if you have Proskinian. Either one of them's a pretty solid option.
I always debate between the Proskinian or Quiritis. I don't know. You know, you have extra deck, you know, Graveyard Snatch Steal, and then you have lower the stats of all non-fusion.
Well, I don't have where it is.
Level 8 or lower.
Oh, you don't have Q. Well, you have Proskinian, so you can run a Proskinian. Also, since you're there, you want to put 1 branded banishment in.
Yeah.
You put in 1 branded banishment because I can hear that hesitation. Because typically in your end step, when you go to set your Albion card, you look and see if you have a branded in red target. If you don't, you set banishment because Albion is a branded banishment target.
You know, I'm not saying no to that. It's just you are running 3 Super Poly.
Again, mine runs 2, and this is part of the reason.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's the only reason why I'm hesitant is like, it really sucks to open that rather than Super. I'd really rather search that.
Usually you don't, but that gets into the sometimes you just get bad luck.
Yeah.
Do you have the spell Branded Lost?
Yeah, that's a lot of you. That's a lot of UR dust. Do I have what?
Branded Lost.
Branded Lost. Jinx, you owe me a. Never mind.
What did you want?
2.
Something I don't think the mods would appreciate.
Okay, yeah, you want to run 1 Branded Lost just because it's, again, this is highly searchable, it's recyclable, and that searches every card that has, every monster that has Fallen of Albaz on it. So
Okay,
it's a search for Spriggan's Kit, it's a search for Incredible Ecclesia, it's a search for Albion the Shrouded Dragon. If if you really need to, you can just hard search all Baz.
Now, before we get past Brandon and Lost, I just want to make sure I say this so you understand on how Brandis and Lost is worded. Whatever the fuck you're using as your fusion summon has to be Chainlink 1. If it isn't, it does not get the protection of Branded Lost because it misses timing. It's stupid, but that's how that works. Whatever
Sounds about right.
Whatever fusion monster or fusion card effect that you want to resolve must be Chainlink 1. Do not fuck that up, please.
Got it. Fuck it up.
Sounds about right.
Also, can we talk about the counter trap that is right underneath the Brandon in red in his
Yeah,
search
it's branded retribution. I'm not going to lie to you. I do not use that card.
I love it. It's helped me so much because if I open up a Serenair and I have a search to get into the level 8, I can send Branded Fusion and then I can send that trap card and I add it straight to my hand. And then if I have Aluberg, guess what? I now have Branded Lost in my hand as well.
See, but that's like 3 cards, and the thing is yes, it's a counter trap that negates, and you can banish it to reset a branded card. Personally, I never need to go past turn 3. Like, by turn 3, I have either lost the game or won the game.
I'm normally going into 7, 8 turn duels and shit.
No, this is why I say branded actually does take skill. There's the skill floor that everybody goes, oh yeah, you just play branded fusion, do thing. Then there's the skill ceiling, which is, no, there is no turn after I get my turn. Unless I literally can't attack. The first turn I can attack there is no turn.
Wait, should we slap in the Brandon in white?
No.
I heard Brandon White is trash, but it can be good.
It's...
I personally am currently running the 1 copy because it sometimes comes up. That's about it. Other than that, I just run the 1, and it's really searchable for me, so it's like whatever.
This goes into Branded in White. Branded in White is super situational, and most of the time, if you're going to use it, you're not playing the pure version of Branded.
Okay, explain to me how it's not pure. Like I've shown you the deck list, haven't I?
All right, let's move. Let's
like I
move
said,
the fuck
most
on.
of the
Getting
time,
antsy
most
over
of
here.
the time.
Okay.
I want to drink and play.
Okay, so where were we?
You should probably deal with the board breakers, huh?
That's
Yeah,
at,
this
it's
is
at
where we're
45
gonna kind
card
of
here.
move into. This is where we're gonna kind of move into trimming the fat a bit.
The what?
Chill, I like my black wings. Chill, 3P, I like my black wings.
I love
Good animal.
summoning triple black dragon assault so that I can burn for 21.
That's what I used to do. I don't run that build right now.
That's literally the best build.
No, it's not. It's literally
It's the best build of Black Wings.
It's literally not.
It's the most simple, most easiest build.
Alright, so what are we dropping here?
Alright, listen, right?
Um,
You summon 3 assault dragons, right?
so to start,
Raigeki, what you doing after somebody Raigeki?
Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
My red dragon archfiend that I have on.
There we go.
yeah, I was about to jump here because I heard you move. I was like, hold up. Okay, so
I just need to
breaker
be able to hear.
Yeah. Board breaker wise, personally, the only board breakers I run are my super polys. There's a very, 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 very strong argument to be made for keeping the Harpy's Feather Duster, though. You can probably get away with neither Raigeki or neither Lightning Storm. Because this is like the one problem with Branded now, is your board breakers become your monster effects. And 9 times out of 10, that's enough.
So you
Then
would
get
say
an asshole playing Plasma.
so. Alright, what if we just drop one of each?
Oh yeah, that could work. It's because the thing is actually, hold on, don't drop one of each. Here's the other thing, right? Is if I'm being honest, the harder thing to remove for this deck is back row. So if you're gonna cut them, I'd say cut Raigeki and keep your 2 Lightning Storms, just because the Lightning Storms do kind of double up as like bootleg Feather Duster, you know. It's just the problem is we're in a best of 1 format here, and if you go first, Lightning Storm's dead. You know, that's the problem. But the deck's weakness kind of is back row things like skill drain. Like that is your biggest weakness in this deck.
So what?
If you want to keep 3 board breakers, keep 2 Lightning Storm and 1 Feather Duster is what I'm saying. Just because, as useful as Raigeki is in certain situations, Raigeki's a lot more situational for this deck in particular. Because, I mean, against Dragon Link, you literally have the ultimate out and just set Albaz, tribute their whole field, and make a Alba Lunetis, assuming you have one. But beyond that, you just have, like, you can always just Albaz effect anything that goes to negate it, super poly, resolve it anyway.
Alright, so what else do I get rid of?
Well, this is where we go down into, like, the nitty-gritty details. I almost want to say you should just get rid of the Frightfur package as much as I like it. Just because it is 6 cards, and you could replace for like draw power, you could replace it with 3 Allure of Darkness, because 90% of your deck is dark.
I do have allures.
This is one of those. This is where it starts coming down into personal tastes. Like, I run the Frightfur package, and I actually also run 3 Allure, but I've also been meaning to, like, go back and make sure I put a Baldrake in here somewhere. So, actually, let me do that. Plus, most of my branded builds, I actually end on 41 instead of 40, because I'm a weirdo. I mean, I'd say try it if nothing else. Like, if you actually want to know the
What about for
differences
the
between-
extra deck, though?
Oh, right.
Because I still have a Dragos Tapelia in here. I got 2 Albion,
Okay,
Masquerade,
so my extra deck
Mirror, Lubellion,
is
Chimera.
actually looking at my extra deck and looking at yours, I think I know what, like, the 3 card difference is, and that's that I have 2 Tax Dragon, 1 Quiritis, and instead of a Verte, I run a Titaniclad because I have them for my Dogmatica deck. Just to give more names for Mirror Jade to target. And the thing with Verte is I understand why Verte's in there. The problem is usually you don't, like, if you have a setup to go into Verte, you can do something better than make Verte use branded fusion, you know? Like,
Yo, Dad, what up? So what,
those,
you say drop Pred at the other?
What all do you have for Albaz fusions anyway? Like, what all do you got? Just because this is where we get into the nitty gritty of Albaz names in the extra deck for
I got these.
Mirror Jade.
I would love to have
Right,
fucking
so-
Rindbrum, but I don't.
Yeah, Rinbrum is like I don't have Rinbrum. I've seen crazy plays with Rinbrum, but I didn't pull it, and I'm not bothering wasting. I
And I don't have Alba anymore. I did have it, and I had like 3 of them. I got rid of all 3.
That makes sense. Because the thing is Alba Lunetis is a super situational one, right? Like, you only use 1 at any given time, and that's if you bother using it, you know?
Yeah, besides that, I have everything else already except Titanclad.
Oh, you've got a Titaniclad there, so you can throw a Titaniclad in there as it's just another target for Mirror Jade to send, and then I don't have a Harpies, which is something I constantly hit myself over the head with, because it's like I need to put Harpies in here. I just haven't found the thing to cut for harpies, you know? Whoa, Twitch freaked out for me. Is my internet freaking out?
Not sure.
Okay, well, you can still hear me, so that's something.
See. So what are we thinking then?
I'm kind of waiting for the screen to reload so I can see here. For
Sorry
card
that I branched into Blackwings earlier.
No, it wasn't that. It's that I couldn't fucking hear him.
So
my bad.
for card 15,
you guys trying to decide on the contact fuse or Belndrum or whatever the fuck his name is?
what?
Volume's gone.
Oh, Rimbrum or Alba.
Rimbrum,
no. Because I'm trying to just work with whatever URs he
No,
has.
I heard what you said.
We'll
Oh,
pad
does
some
he not
things.
have the contact fuse one?
Yeah, he apparently doesn't. So we're just kind of working with what
Or
he's got. At
what?
the
What?
moment.
Renbrum?
The contact fuse one is Alba Linetis.
Yeah, like the play with that one would be like if you go against Dragon Link and they make their whole board of dragons, you could set Fallen of Albaz, and then you know how you can make Chimera Tech Mega Fleet. You could do that, but with every single dragon on their field to make the Abyss Dragon with Fallen of Albaz.
Yeah, it's really only useful against Dragon Link or Dragon Maid, but it's fucking hilarious when you pull
Dude, do
it
you
off.
guys have fucking sound on my stream?
I have your
Frenzy
stream
said the
muted just so
volume's
you're.
gone.
Hold on.
Hold on, let me turn up your stream. Well, now your stream says it's loading.
Try saying something really quick for me.
Actually, my stream also says it's loading, even for me on my end. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting the echo effect I normally get on your stream whenever I'm in.
Unlimited power.
Yeah,
Well,
YouTube
that might
kick
be-
and
that might be
fucking the other one.
issue.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I restarted it, so we'll fucking, I guess, see what
Yeah,
happens.
Let me Alt F4 myself here.
Yeah, just let me know if you fucking hear now, I guess. So what, do I attempt to spring for a Renbrum or fucking, or Alba?
Well, the thing is you don't have to. Like, there are other things you can use. It's just because Alba is, of the two, Alba is arguably the better one when he's being used as a Mirror Jade target. Rimbrum is better if you can summon it, but it requires more work to get on the field.
It's
Just 'cause
working here?
it's,
The hell? Didn't I cut the fucking stream to YouTube?
Hold on a second.
Or is it still fucking streaming to YouTube?
I can see your stream on Twitch. I can't hear it though, and I don't know if that's just like I don't have my volume up high enough or what. Plus, I've also still got my headset on, so like, you know.
So what? There's no fucking sound on fucking Twitch?
I think
Not
I'm also
currently.
a little. I think I'm also a little lagged, but yeah.
I just realized, why do you have a 1,000,000 point thing in your stream to end the stream?
For people who want to just, you know, be done with the day and be like, no, stream over. I was here whole time. I am amazing. Fear me.
No, like, what if you save up, right? And it's like, he's like 40 minutes in like he is right now. And I just decided to be like a massive fucking troll and was just like, no stream.
Well, okay, you gotta sit there and watch until you get them 1,000,000 points, though, buddy.
Don't worry, we are...
So what,
we
is
are-
sound still fucking being fucking whack as fuck, or what the fuck is going on?
Sound is being sound.
I'm letting it catch up, but I'm pretty sure it's being whack as fuck.
Yeah.
Alright,
As
alright.
I said in your chat, it's being fucky wucky.